Hello, welcome to Knexed. This episode is about a construction crane. A big one. The total structure height is 1.50 m and the main boom is extending about 1 meter from the tower. The building of the tower itself and of the boom itself is quite a repetitive task. Once you figure out how to build one section, you can just add as many sections as needed. The more complicated parts and the engineering of this project are more situated in all the turning mechanisms and the balancing of the crane. Let's have a closer look at the tower and the beam. You see that the tower consists of a square inner tower surrounded by an octagonal outer rim. For the boom, I opted for the more traditional triangular structure, which had its own difficulties to design. Here we see three versions of the boom. I started by making this simple structure, but I noticed that the purple connectors are really weak. Under some tension, they easily snap apart. I tried to fix it by adding a sturdy middle section. There's a lot of triangles involved here, but that actually didn't fix the weakness of the purple connectors. So the boom would still break when it was lifting a load. I have to fix it by coming up with some sort of locking mechanism that locks the two purple connectors together. Now, even under quite some tension, the purple connectors will never come apart. The turning of the boom is powered by a little motor at the base. It's been geared down a lot in order for it to spin at a slow rate. Let's have a closer look at the motor mechanism. The motor is down here, and the gear ratio is always between a 14 teeth and a 34 teeth gear, which makes for a gear reduction of about 2.4 each time. There is two of these reductions in the bottom part, then it's connected all the way up with the chain, and on the top part there is another two of these gear reductions, making for a total reduction of around 1 to 35. The biggest challenge of this build was to keep everything balanced. There is a set of weights in the back fixed and another set that's adjustable. When something heavy is on the hook, this set can move backwards to give more counterbalance. The tower and the boom are connected by a single rod. The turning movement is made possible by a set of 8 small wheels in the middle. The hook itself can be equipped with a cargo basket. You notice that the shifting weights are all the way in the back now for balancing the crane. The hook itself comes down from 2 ropes. This helps to keep it perfectly in center, and it's also a gear reduction for lifting heavier loads. Raising or lowering the hook can be done manually by turning this crank. It has a very simple locking mechanism so that once it's in a preferred position, it doesn't move up or down by itself. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next build in another episode of Knexed.